Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you the very small district in Bangkok called Bang Rak. It lies just south of the main centre of Bangkok and it only measures 5.5 square kilometres, but it has a population of around 50,000. Because it sits on the river, its history is dominated by it, and canals were built inland from it for trading purposes. Another big influence to Bang Rak is that it's located just downstream from Chinatown, and so was home to Thais, Chinese, Vietnamese, Malays, Lao and descendants of Portuguese, amongst others. A Catholic church was established here by the Portuguese community in 1787. French priests then moved into the area for missionary work, followed by Protestants, mostly from the United States. As international trade increased in the 19th century, the neighbourhood developed into one of many port areas along the river, many of them controlled by Westerners who petitioned King Rama IV to build new roads in the area. You can see a lot of Western architectural influences here. Bang Rak district gradually proceeded to fill up with development, and after World War II, increasing numbers of foreign businesses moved from the waterfront area into newer premises, especially along Silom Road. During the late 20th century and early 21st century, the area is now home to modern skyscrapers, such as the Mahanakhon building and State Tower. Just down the road from the Tamil temple, we've got some of these lovely Indian sweet shops. I've had quite a few of these when I was working back in England, because I used to work in IT, and have quite a few Indian colleagues, and they would bring in some homemade sweets that they would prepare, some with the gold leaf and some with the silver leaf, you can see here. So I've just come outside Bang Rak, just to the south, to this temple, and as you can see we've got quite a unique building here in the shape of an old Chinese junk ship, merchant ship, and it was Rama III that decided to get this built because he could see these type of traditional boats dying out here in Thailand, and also he wanted somewhere for locals to dedicate a temple to those who lost their lives on the rivers and seas near Bangkok. So he had this built, and as you can see, you've got two pagodas on the deck that signify masks on a boat. So this is the Assumption Cathedral, built by the French. I'll put some information up on the screen as I'm going around this area about the cathedral, because I think this is the third building that's been here on this site over the years. So this is the Grand Postal building. It was built in 1940 in a mixture of Art Deco and sort of international architecture, because the government at the time wanted a building that was powerful and strong for the local people. And you can buy little models of the post boxes here in Thailand. Up in Chiang Mai we've got a postal museum, and outside they've got the different styles of the post boxes, the actual post boxes, not just not the model ones. So we're at this museum, and it's all about sort of detailing the history of the local area here in Bang Rak. So we'll take a look around in a second in this lovely old house. So this road is known as Captain Bush Lane, and it's named after an English sea captain who was quite influential back in the day. And this street was home to many European expats in the 19th and 20th centuries. I think the Leon Owens factory, well, warehouse, they did logging. But I think they had a factory here as well. They had a headquarters up in Lampang, but they had an office here, as well as some other European businesses. But since those days, all these old buildings have gone. The only one that's still survived is now behind this wall and this gate, because this is the Portuguese embassy. So this temple is meant to be the oldest in Bang Rak, but nobody is quite sure of the date when it was constructed. But what it has got, which I think I've just seen a glimpse, is the second biggest reclining Buddha in Bangkok, I believe, at 19 meters long. So we'll take a look at that. So as an extra bonus to this video, I'm going to show you an area called Talat Noi, which is sandwiched in between Bang Rak to the south and Chinatown to the north. And this area traditionally was Bangkok's first port. So it brought the likes of the Chinese, the Vietnamese and the Khmers to this area to trade. Part of the area was also given as a concession to the Portuguese, who built this church behind me. This is about the second or third incarnation of the church, the Holy Rosary Church, which I'll show you more of in a second. So let's go and explore this little area and see what there is to see. This is the Siamese Commercial Bank, and this building was built by an Italian architect in 1908, and it's said to be the oldest continuously in-service bank in the whole country, in the whole of Thailand. And this old Fiat has become a symbol of Talat Noi. They call it the turtle car. It looks like one, I guess. And Talat Noi is actually quite famous for doing this kind of thing. It's mechanical recycling parts for cars and motorbikes. Nothing goes to waste here, and the whole area smells of oil and petrol. And that's where I'm going to leave off this video for now. If you like it, then give me a big thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel down below. Until the next video, see you later.